Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your main man, Killer B, the Witch Finder General. You got a witch, I burn their asses up every goddamn time. It's been a long time since I talked to y'all. Um, I felt obligated to do this video. I found this information the other night. 17-year-old Adriana Gill, 16-year-old Marielle Gill, found dead in the Hebrew Israelite father's home. The father goes by the name of Manuel Gill, which was also found dead in the home. Right. And once again, yo, what's up, No Saint? Working, man. I've been working. What's up, Shamian? Yep, the Colt then did something else and got the poor mother of these two beautiful girls. Y'all see them in the screen in this thumbnail. Left with no answers yet. They done the autopsy. They have found no cause of the deaths, and they're waiting on the toxology report. Those of you don't know, I guess the toxology report takes quite a long time for them to get to the bottom of things. But there's some suspicious things that they did find out from the autopsy. I feel very bad for the mother of these children. I feel very bad for the young lives that have been taken. Right. And before I get on with this show, I'd like to thank all my supporters. If y'all like to join the Killer B supporters list, which I'll shout your name out every video that I do from here on out. I know I skipped like 2 videos, I think, a couple days ago. I've been super busy, but I did make up for it and shout them out the other day. Like start with Josh, Sister P, Brainstorm Homeschool Academy, Nagy Springfield, Victor Always, Yasu, Sahara Jr., Myron Edwards, San Miguel TV, and Siberius the Sleeping Serpent. I'd like to thank those guys for sending the Cash App donations, supporting your main man, Killer B, the Wish Finder General. I'm gonna start trying to do a little bit more live streams because I'm gonna in the daytime. So I'm supposed to be starting the third shift again. They had me on the third shift, then they took me off the third shift. Now they're supposed to be putting me back on the third shift this week. So have to work in the morning and stuff is super stressful for me because you know I'm a night owl and stuff. So I haven't been time to live stream and stuff. But I'm glad some people are still here with me, and I hope you guys continue to support me. And there's been a lot of people that have been trying to, you know, ride the old Killer B wave, right? Trying to clone old Killer B style. But I'm like the old dirty bastard because there's no father to my style. You get the same type of content. You get the same person that you've been getting since the first video. And you will continue to get that person until further notice. Right? And I find it a shame because the pure energy, uncut, unfiltered energy that I put in my videos, I see a lot of people that don't care about the people, don't care about the sincerity, the content and stuff that they put out. They want to put out these things for attention and just to see how many people can watch them. I don't care if there's 3 people watching me. I'm still going to do these goddamn videos. Right? I'm going to always tell the truth. Always going to give you my unfiltered opinion. Right? Yeah, you might not like it. You might love it. Right? But I'm still going to do it. right? And it's sad because like I haven't been doing videos, but I've been watching. Watching. You know, Killer B always got his eyes out there, his eyes and his ears open. Right? And I'm like, well, I'll be damned. These niggas is trying to talk. I gone for a little bit, and now these niggas is trying to pick up on my wave. Acting like they care about this shit. And you know how I try to not to be on the blackity black shit, because I'm not on the blackity black stuff, right? And people were mad at the content that I was putting out, like the F George Floyd, the videos, um uh the y'all know the content that I put out, right? And I always say that we need to do better. I say these things because these things are true, and I say it for a lesson for us to do better, right? And now I see the people that was with the same old fuckity fuck shit are starting to. It is not like they're changing. They're just trying to ride a new wave because they know people are waking up to the BS, right? And I don't mean to use the hard language. I'm trying not to use the hard language for this video because this video is about those two girls, right? But you know, I gotta keep it all the way 100, the way I do it. Thanks, Left Hand Path, Kitchen Magic. I've been watching your videos too, man. That was awesome how you shared that the memorabilia and all that other stuff that you had for your grandfather. That was cool. And also the train sets, dude. My mom always wanted me to get into train sets when I was little. I was more into like Tyco race sets and stuff. But I used to set up like little things like you do, like with the train sets with like the Green Army men. I had like a pool table in my basement and stuff. And I used to set up like the Green Army men, and I used to buy like the little like fake trees and the little sponge things and make bushes and all types of stuff. It was cool. I wish I still had that stuff. Yeah, back to this content now. 6 people up in the room. All right, I'm happy with that. Glad y'all here. Can I get some flames in the damn chat? Can I get some flames? Right now, back to these two girls, Marielle and Adriana, 16 and 17-year-old girls, are having problems. I put the link. Let me put the link up in here. Let's see if I can. I'm doing this from my phone. Let's get what's up, Malachi? I got this other phone. I haven't. Oh, that's the article right there. I can't share the screen. I had the thing to share the screen, but it's not allowing me to do it for some weird ass reason. It's asking for some extension. Thanks for the flames. Thank you for the flames. Thank you for the flames. All right, we keep the fire hot over here. Right. See if I can drop the link up in here. That'd be cool if I get somebody on here that can share the article for me. So for some reason it's asking for an extension, and I can't put the extension on this phone for some weird reason. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been on Facebook in probably over a month. I talked to Negi on Instagram here and there. Okay, there's the link. Anybody want to come on? So these two young girls started following the Hebrew Israelite faith from their father. So my understanding that the mother of the two children were separated, divorced maybe, from the husband. Or, the husband might have put away his wife. I don't know. I would love to get this woman to interview her and maybe find out more or something about the case that has happened. But I'm going to tell you what happened, though. Just bear with me, though. Right? There's a link in the chat. Anybody want to come on up in here? And The two girls were brainwashed, and that's what I'm going to say. Brainwashed. Because these are children. They don't know any better, right? 16, 17, you know right from wrong, but sometimes things can be presented to you by an adult, especially from somebody, adult that you trust, like your parent, right? To believe in these certain things. And these two girls took a liking, I guess, more to their father rather than the mother. I don't know the family situation. What's up, Nagy? Oh, I see you up in here. Hold on, let me let you know. Oh, damn, I got growling dogs up my window. This shit crazy. I don't know if y'all heard that shit. Next door neighbors. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to put you in here, Nagy. Oh, there you go. What's up, Nagy?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good, 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 good. We got another one, Nagy. We got
Oh
another
no.
one. Yep, yep. It's a shame. How many times? What, 3 years now? What? This is goddamn 16, 16 dead people? No, 17 dead people. 17. The Ku Klux Klan ain't got a goddamn fucking record like this. Shit. Al Qaeda, I don't even think got a track record like us. Because they blow up shit and don't even kill nobody. They just fuck people up. These people's killing people. Right? Far as we know. Now, I'm going to get to the sticky situation why I said they were killed. Right? Now, what, Jennifer Louis? If I didn't leave my Mexican Hebrew Israelite men. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Is this who I think it is? Yeah, let me see if I can make this screen. I gotta look at the face here. I think it is who I think it is. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's her. Jennifer, what up? You can come on up in here too. But about you don't. I wanted you to learn for yourself. I didn't want you to learn from the hard way. I didn't want you to learn from the hard way, but I know your ass hard headed. I know that much. I know your ass is hard headed. You know I'm hard on you. You know, last time I talked to you, I'm hard on you. I didn't want to come out there and say it because y'all together. It was none of my goddamn business what y'all do. But that's what I wanted to say. That's how I was talking. I was talking so much goddamn shit to you, right? I got love for you. That's why I said the things I was saying, right? Now, Nate Springfield, what up? I see you've been pumping out the content.
Yeah, I'm making videos about stuff like Kabbalah.
Yep. And I got a couple I got to catch up on and stuff too, right?
Don't worry, it's not too many.
Right now, we see here we got two young girls, 16 and 17, Adriana and Marielle Gill, Gil Gill, found dead in their father's house, and the father is also found dead in the house, in the bedroom. Not on the floor or whatever, I guess in their beds. And these two girls left their mother's home to live with their father, who was a black Hebrew Israelite. Now, for the look of these girls, they don't show the picture of the father. I couldn't get an image of the father. There's only the girls' images that have been put up. But the girls look like they could be mixed race or Hispanic, right? And from my understanding, well, I don't know for a fact. But I wanted the point I was making is that it's not only blacks that when people say black Hebrew Israelites, right? For one, the cult doesn't consider themselves black Hebrew Israelites. They consider themselves Israelites, and that they are the black, Native American, and Hispanic descendants, right, of the slave trade, right? So the Native American Indians in all the Americas, in the islands, the blacks that were brought on the slave ships, and the Hispanics that are around the island, like the Puerto Ricans and all that stuff, Dominicans and all that, they consider also Israelites. So it's not just the black thing. So you would get Puerto Rican women, you get men and women, Mexican men and women, Honduras, goddamn Brazilian, Mexican, whatever. That will be brainwashed to think that they are a descendant of the biblical characters in the Bible. And they will get this attitude that they are the supreme race of people on, and that one day the God is going to fall out the sky and they're going to put everyone on this earth to death and in slavery and rule this world as princes, kings, and queens, well, kings and princes, whatever the hell you want to put it, with a rod of iron. That's what they believe. So there's a lot of people out there that believe that they are, that believe that they have friends that are Hebrew Israelites. And, you know, just like me, I had friends when I was a Hebrew Israelites that weren't Hebrew Israelites. And to them, I seemed like maybe the same person I was before, maybe just a little different or tolerable. But little do they know, some it was explained to, some it wasn't quite explained to, some just didn't understand or didn't want to hear it or whatever, right? That one day I will put them in slavery or to death. And this planet Earth will be mine.
Isn't that just a trip?
Hell yeah. And I've said this to a lot of people out there that go and visit these Hebrew Israelite groups that friend them, um and I'm like, do you realize that this person wants you dead? He wants to kill your wife. He wants to kill you, rape your children, rape your daughters and shit. Make them bed wenches and maid servants or whatever. That's what they want to do. That's the ultimate goal. That's the and they might be kind to you. They might invite you on the platform, but they go by a scripture that says, "Use the world, use the world." So they consider themselves in captivity today. So the people in rulership, any way that they can get over or manipulate or try to get something to go in their favor, whether by lying, using, cheating, what have you, it will help them out because they're using the world to get their to get closer to their kingdom to come. For example, the internet. So-called white man, Esau, the devil, Edomite, whatever you want to call him, they says runs the internet, right? Or say the public assistance, food stamps and stuff. They look at that as using the world, right? to get over. Now they can take that food and feed their people. There was a lot of Hebrew Israelite groups still out there today that are taking their members food stamps every month. Yahweh Ben Yahweh did it when shout out to Khalil Amani for saving his family from the cult, helping the FBI bring down Yahweh Ben Yahweh. And they would have to give their public assistance funds to the group, and they would use that. They would have communes or houses or apartment buildings that all the members would live in, and they will make them all get on public assistance and then turn their money over to them. And then they would feed them what they want to feed them, clothe them what they want to clothe them. Say, for example, you getting $100 a month. I don't know how much people get today, right? $100 a month, and you might only get $50 worth of goddamn food you eat because they got you on some kind of special diet, so-called kosher diet, so-called clean biblical diet. And then you got fasting. Fasting ain't nothing but starvation. That's a budget cut, really. But tell you that it's some goddamn fast that the Most High wants you to do it. Reality, they don't want to feed your motherfucking ass. Right? And these people are fucking nuts, yo. And it's god damn. All right. What's up? No Saint. Forgot.
Hey, where'd you go? You left?
I think he made a mistake. I think he accidentally hit something.
That's a shame.
So I've yet to make that video about the British Hebrew Israelites. I just had different ideas about what I wanted to talk about. But if I do that, would you come on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
So I can't even see who's in the chat. How do you do that? How do you see who else in the? Because once I go to StreamYard, I don't see YouTube anymore.
Oh, you don't see YouTube?
No, I don't have like the. So I can't see.
Oh, you can't see YouTube. Yeah, he didn't say anything about why he. I guess he just didn't realize he bumped himself off.
Yeah. He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll see it.
But anyway, I found what he was talking about interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've always wondered that, like, being that I've been watching a lot of the Hebrew Israelites, especially some of the ones that are, do a lot of the live streams and stuff, like how they function in society. And the more I learn, the more I realize that there's really chances that I've bumped into these people and didn't even know it. Because it's almost like I don't think that's anything unique as far as like anybody in any kind of a supremacist group function in society, treat people one way when they feel totally opposite, no different from white supremacists.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, you can have racist views about people, but you're not going to act like it to their face unless you're an absolute idiot.
Yeah, and it's just, I guess to me, it's I can't imagine, like I've heard, I want to say it was, I want to say it might have been General Yohana or someone in that group, but I swear it was someone like that who said something. They said, well, there's certain things, I'm not going to say because I like my slavery. I like my slavery. Basically, he likes his job and he's calling it slavery. You know what I mean? I enjoy working.
Yeah. Like, and what's so weird is that's the double mindset that many of them have. They don't hate America. They, honest to God, do not hate America. If anything, they love America. America has never done anything to them. I'm talking about them personally.
Yeah.
They can always talk about history, but when it comes down to what their history is, America has been very good to them, and that's the case for many of them.
Well, especially I don't know what that they're not going to ever publish their finances, but I imagine those guys at the top, like any pyramid, are making out pretty well. And it's tax free at that.
And
So,
and the funny thing is, yes, they are. And what really just puts it into perspective is they are worse than what they think the white man is, or whoever they think is oppressing them.
well, yeah, I certainly have heard. I've certainly, especially General. I've heard General Mahyman basically tell people, yells at somebody saying, basically he was authorized by God, and that's why you should listen to him.
And the funny thing is that's a claim that anyone can make. But the funny thing is the ones that really do feel that way don't go out of their way to make it. Like if you think God is on your side and he's, giving you permission, you're not really going to flaunt it because it's not like it's a thing you feel pride about.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like you said, like you were talking about, eh, but the thing is, it's not anything unique, right? I mean, any that's pretty much the go-to for people in any kind of a cult, or even you don't even have to go. I mean, it depends of what you could even say.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but the funny thing is, for the people who actually speak for God, there's a humility that is there. It's like there's a humility. You don't see yourself as special. You see yourself as chosen, not because you are a special individual, but because God saw something in you.
Exactly.
And
Do you see?
that's the example you see in all the biblical prophets.
Do you see the chat at all on YouTube?
So I see the chat. It seems to have frozen.
Oh,
Well, it's not like going. Nothing new is coming up. I don't know what.
is there anybody in there?
Yeah, there's people watching. I think because there's 8 people watching, but
Okay.
the chat's basically not going anywhere.
I
I
would
don't know
love
what.
what Jennifer's story was. Um, he seemed to know her.
Yeah. He knows. I think he had her on his channel. But
Oh,
what's really weird is Mexico has like so many weird cults. They also have weird churches that are like a mixture of like Judaism and Protestant Christianity. And what's weird is I saw a documentary on Vice where this guy was doing exorcisms, and he was definitely pushing that Jewish slash Protestant mix. It's like the guy was kind of crazy. In the church that they used for the exorcisms, they had a model of the Ark of the Covenant. They even had like the guy in his house had stars of David everywhere.
oh boy.
It was like the weirdest thing. It's like he liked the quiche aspects of Judaism, and he would just kind of marry that to the Christianity he espoused. And I just thought I would never trust someone like that
Right.
because in my experience, when someone goes for the more quiche aspects, like the look and feel, the aesthetic, it's like that's not real.
Well, I just saw something. You might know about this. I didn't realize this happened. I think it was in fact, I know this happened sometime in the '60s. you might even know where I'm going with this. I don't know, because you're pretty well versed on a lot of this stuff. But there were these two guys basically going around, and they found a small town, and they wanted to embezzle. Basically, they wanted to steal the people's money. So they said they were prophets, and they tricked these. So basically, they tricked these people into saying they were prophets, and they had these people working for them and basically giving them money, and some people started to get suspicious, so they went to town, and they found this prostitute with her, and I think her brother was somehow involved too. But they found this prostitute and said, "Listen, we're stealing from this town. We've been telling them that this, that the second coming basically was coming." Except it wasn't Jesus, right? And would she be willing to take part in it? And so she did. She was, and so they dressed her. They had this area that was like a cave area, right? Basically, it was, I guess, towards the mountains, and so they brought the people of the town up to this cave, and then they used some kind of magic trick with smoke, and all of a sudden she appeared, and she looked like this Aztec god or goddess, right? And so they ring the town back in, and so she started getting into it and commanding things and riches, and but she was only, but so make a long story short, she was so bought into it, like these two people were going to leave, these two people in town were going to leave because they started to get suspicious, and they were like, yeah, this is BS. And they found out that these two people were going to leave, so they called a get together at this cave area, and basically she said, I need basically she commanded them, she's like, I need sacrifice, and pointed those two dudes out in the town, like beat them to death, right? Well, it kept on going to where she started commanding like sacrifices, and she started like drinking blood, and then like eventually like tying somebody up and cutting their heart out. I mean, like, while they were living, it was bizarre, man.
I've never heard of this ever. It sounds crazy to me, but it's
Yeah.
that is something that does happen. Like the funny thing is, it may start off one way, but goes a completely different direction.
Yeah,
I'll be back. Give me a sec.
yeah, I'm gonna give you the name of her when you come back.
Yeah. When I come back.
Okay, I'm looking it up right now. Okay. Anybody out there still listening? So if you want to look this person up, her name was Magdalena Solis. Magdalena, last name Solis. And says she took
Okay,
it.
so I'm back. What's up?
Yeah. So yeah, her name was Magdalena Solis, Solis.
Okay.
And yeah, you'd be crazy. It was a crazy story. And it says inside.
So where did this take place?
This was in Mexico. Inside killer cults where prostitute priestess drank blood of human sacrifices. Um,
Well, let me just tell you, that's not crazy when it comes to cults. There was a cult that was all over these different French-speaking countries, and the guy that led it, he ended up doing something I can't even believe. He had his own child killed because he said it was the Antichrist.
yeah, that and I think Evan, it sounds like something like with this lady, she started believing the hype. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I do. I know what you mean.
And that sounds like what you're talking about with this guy sacrificing his child. They start buying into the BS, even though they knew originally, but
Yeah, it's just so weird because that cult was called the Solar Temple, and what's so weird about it, along with a few others, is that the leader is the only one that was never found. Like the members killed themselves, but he
Hmm.
was the only one they didn't find dead.
Hmm.
I always find that really funny because another group other than the Solar Temple is the movement to restore the Ten Commandments of God in an African country. I forget which one, but what they did is they did something similar. They all killed themselves except the leader.
Well, yeah, at least, and so like for trying to think of the name of that cult now. Suicide cult. What's the one where they all killed everybody? You know, this Hail Bop.
Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, at least the leader took himself out. You know.
Yeah, and to make matters even crazier, before he did that, he and several others castrated themselves.
I know.
So if you're a leader of a cult and you go that far, I think it kind of says that you're just as crazy as everyone else.
Yeah, I saw those exit videos they did, and they were bizarre. I mean, those people, you know, that's when you know. I mean, beliefs are strong, man. When people have that kind of belief, and I mean, just watching, I was like, man, it was sad.
The funny thing is, I try not to let myself get anywhere near that because, like, I don't know, I find it too crazy.
Well, and I'm sitting there. Well, one of them was there was a lady who had just joined that group like 1 or 2 months prior. I'm like, golly, is it that strong that you're going to go ahead and, you know, basically off yourself 2 months after you join the group? I'm like, that is,
Yeah,
yeah,
there's no way to really explain it. It has to do with things in people's backgrounds. It has to do with things that people have experienced in their life, or it could just be that someone with the right words convince them, because that's the scary thing. The human ability to persuade is terrifying.
yeah,
Like that's something that doesn't even require supernatural abilities. That's just if you can persuade someone with words, they'll do anything. Like I've seen that. Like here's an example I always bring up, but it's the people that ran to join ISIS. They
right.
were Americans who at least made an attempt to go and join the Islamic State.
You're right. Some did, and some did.
Some did and became semi celebrities. And the
Right.
other group that had people do that was Al Shabaab, and they had people that became celebrities within the group.
I mean, and anybody that does that, like you said, they instantly become well known. Like there's no, I don't know how many people really know him today, but there's some of those American soldiers that defected to North Korea, and you know, and some still live there now.
I've heard of that. That's the funny thing. And I was watching a documentary about that, and the sad thing is one of the guys memorized in Korean he memorized the propaganda in Korean. So what happened is he was saying it, and you could hear the guy didn't like that he could remember everything perfect.
Oh yeah,
That really messed him up.
yeah.
So like it's crazy. That's how
Oh,
all this stuff works.
Witchfinder made it back, sorta. Now Nick,
Well, goddamn.
there we go.
What, y'all couldn't hear me?
No,
Yeah, you weren't even on.
Ain't this a bitch? Because I just noticed that the live timer thing wasn't moving. I was only talking for 20 minutes. God damn, this shit got me mad as fuck right now.
Mhm.
All right, where did I go out?
Well,
Well,
you were saying hi to Mia.
Ain't this a bitch? All right, so what y'all was talking about?
This is I'll bring it. Hold on, I hear it back. I don't know where that feedback's coming from. I was saying I found what you were saying because I always wondered watching some of these groups online, like feel these ways that they're working in jobs. I probably could have worked with people like this and didn't even know. It's no different from any supremacist group, white, whatever. You're working next to these people, treating you as if they like you, actually underneath, like you said, want to destroy you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so y'all was holding me down and shit. All right, that's good. That's good at least. God damn, I was gone for 20 minutes. This is some bullshit right here. All right, so damn, I done said all that shit 20 goddamn minutes. All right, so what the fuck is that shit on my screen? Oh, okay. So this woman, daughters were taken away from her for because the daughters were brainwashed by the father. Were brainwashed by the father that they can't hang around their mother anymore because she don't believe in the cult doctrine. So what they would say, like, cannot be unequally yoked and all this bullshit, right? So they are considered, her mother is considered an evil doer, like Satan. She might eat pork. She might be Christian. She might follow some other religion. She might have been divorced. I think they were separated or divorced because they were in different homes, right? She might have lived a different lifestyle. Anything. She might wear pants. So these two girls, 16 and 17, were brainwashed into not wanting to visit their mother. Now, the two girls are found in the room dead. And the father was found in his room dead. Now, check this shit out. The autopsy found out that the girls was dead 5 days before the father was dead. Y'all still with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, that tells me that that man had something to do with this shit. And that whatever he gave those girls, or whatever he did, or whatever caused those girls to be deceased, he also ended up doing it to himself. And just like a Hebrew Israelite, I'll be damned if these crackers gonna put me back in slavery. Or in double slavery, you might as well say, because they consider they still in slavery. Or in double slavery. So they're gonna take their motherfucking life. And I felt the same goddamn way when I was a Hebrew Israelite. I tell motherfucker, I ain't going to jail.
I'm gonna go.
Tell motherfucker quit.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. I tell a motherfucker quick, I ain't going to jail. Y'all some stupid motherfuckers. Let these motherfuckers put your ass back in chains. You the stupid motherfucker. I ain't going back to jail. Oh, and I ain't never been in jail, but I ain't going. Right? Just like I said, a Hebrew Israelite get some kind of terminal illness or some bullshit like that. You think that motherfucker is gonna sit there and die? Hell, motherfucking no. You gonna go out? Y'all know the story of Samson? How Samson went out. It'd be the same goddamn shit. And I'm telling y'all, the mind of a Hebrew Israelite that don't tell you what he about or what he's actually thinking. Just like you saying, you could be on a job with one of these motherfuckers. Siberius was friends with one. There might have been friends before he became a Hebrew Israelite, but then he became a Hebrew Israelite and started telling him about it and shit. But he wasn't saying, "Well, you gonna die, cracker." Like he wasn't saying that shit because they were friends, right? So, but in the back of his head, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker when Yahweh Shai come. I'm gonna kill him, his wife, his kids, and rape his daughters, and all types of shit. That's what they think. Because they scriptures, they doctrine tells them that. Like when you said when the nation of Israel went against the who was that? The Midianites, I think it was, where it says the rape, where it says to kill the men, kill all the wives, and the male children, right? And keep all the daughters that haven't laid with a man as for yourselves, as concubines and bondsmaids. So what you think they planning on doing when they Yahweh Shai come back? Who they call Christ coming back, or they God coming back? What you think they planning on doing? Huh? So these children were brainwashed 16 and 17 by their father to believe in that bullshit ass doctrine and to stop associating with their mother. We got Mary Bennett, who was on here. Same thing. Her husband, sick, about to goddamn die. She taking care of this fucking musty behind nigga, and he gonna leave his wife for the goddamn coat. I can keep it funky and shit. I don't take it no kind of way, Mary Bennett, but I would have pulled a plug on that nigga, straight up. If I know you didn't do no shit like that, but I'm just saying now, let that shit now, shit, right? I'm just thinking the way I'm thinking, but like, no, say I know she ain't like that, to think no shit like that, but I'm just saying, but it's crazy now. The kids were dead 5 days before the father. 5 days before the father, dead in the room. So that tells you that this man knew these children were dead and probably thinking, oh shit, what I'm going to do. Or who knows what the girls might have been found out doing. I don't know this for a fact. Maybe the girls might have been. I saw another picture with them. They wearing their dresses and stuff like the Hebrew Israelites. They might have been found out doing something that wasn't according to the doctrine because they're children. It could be anything. The girls could have been some other lifestyle. The kids might have been eating pork on the side, what they would consider abominable food. The girls might have had a boyfriend, right? And who knows what this man done? Well, how they died, they haven't found out yet. They have not found out yet how these children died. They have not found out yet how the man died. But they do know that these girls was dead almost a week in that room before that man. Now, Hebrew Israelites got some strange fasting rituals. Y'all still with me?
Still here.
All right. Strange fasting rituals. Just like we got the incidents with the little boy who was 7 years old, 30 something pounds underweight. The boy got beat to death for eating some bread and cheese on the Sabbath. They had something, I guess, where they was fasting. IUIC had a ritual like that. The last, what you saying?
It's the Day of Atonement.
Yep, the Day of Atonement. The last day, the last week, the last Sabbath of the week, IUIC will have an involuntary fast. Now, this involuntary fast, that's basically if you don't do it, you wicked. Because all the other brothers is doing it. So you're going to do it because you don't want to look like the odd man out. And that you don't got no real faith. Right? So the mother of these children said these girls were so skinny. Last time she seen them compared to what they used to look like. Drastically lost weight. I'm thinking some weird fasting rituals. I'm thinking a vegan diet. Some weird fucking vegan diet because these niggas out here don't know how to fuck. They don't know shit about nutrition. All they know, we gonna cause they wasn't eating meat in the scriptures or some shit like that, and they just eating dumb shit. And don't know anything about nutrition, but the types of food you supposed to consume, and none of that stuff. Nigger rig shit. This is what that's motherfucking black people call it, nigger rigging. When you just doing some shit, you don't know what the fuck you doing, but shit, I'm eating, but you know, I'm eating. And that's all they know. They putting shit in their mouth. They don't know what it's doing to them, but it is putting it in their mouth. Nigga rigging out lifestyle. Tired of it. What's up, news?
Uh-oh. I hope he sees that he's not on anymore. He lost it again. Well, sort of here by myself. I can't see any of the comments. Just stand by. Hopefully he'll be back here soon. You're back. Can't hear you, so you might want to unmute yourself or whatever, but you're back.
It fucks up my shit. I don't know what it is. I've been seeing a lot of people been having it with problems, but I got this other browser. Too late to do it now. I'm just gonna hurry up this bullshit. Get the fuck off of here. I want to do this thing over and shit, but fuck it. I ain't got the energy to do it over. But all right. So the kids is found dead. The kids is malnourished. The dad died 5 days later. So what this man did to these kids, we haven't found out yet. The toxicology report haven't been finished. There's a GoFundMe, and I believe it's on the link that I put on it in the chat. You can go there. I suggest y'all donate to this woman or whatever and stuff, because it's a tragic thing. I don't know if she was a bad woman or a good woman. I don't know. But I know she got enough sense to know that coat had something to do with their children's death.
Do you know Do you know what group it was?
I have no idea. I've been trying to find that out. From I believe this happened in Seattle, Renton. I believe Seattle.
Might be.
It might be the way
I was
it
just
looks.
curious because should put the pressure on like ISCP to help fund this ladies. They won't do it.
No, hell no, they won't do it. Hell motherfucking no, they won't do it. IUIC didn't help Joy Morgan mother out. Hell no. Because they don't believe. And then they'll make some shit up and say their members didn't believe either. That's why they dead.
Right.
That's exactly what they would say. It's fucked up. But, man, shit. So, we waiting to find out for this toxology report. This man might have poisoned these poor girls. This man might have did something. Who knows what he did? Autopsy would have found something out. So it's something a little sinister, I believe, with this toxology thing. So who knows? They have to wait for the toxology report. Look, you should see in the chat. Look at this shit. See? Talking about some goddamn shalom. You see this shit? You see that, right? This is what we dealing with. This is what we dealing with right here.
Oh my God.
See? They proud to be that. That's what they want to be. So you motherfuckers and shit want to befriend, have them on your panels and shit like that. This is what they think of you. They want you to die. They want you to die. You see? I'm showing it to you. It's not hard to see. And it's, man, shit. Goddamn. I don't know what else to say about the shit. These two girls is gone. The coke got something to do with it. Guaranteed. I dropped everything on this motherfucker. I put everything on it. The coke got their hands in this shit. Convinced that man to do some old dumb shit. And that's what happened. The girls died. See, look. And they won't hit the button. They won't hit the button. See? You goofy for being who you are. Your mama a goofy, nigga. I hope your mama, something happened to your mama by the coke, nigga. That's what I hope, nigga. Oh, you probably do something to your mama. Look. See?
So I hope he says he wants to smoke.
Yeah, he don't want no smoke. Look, I invite him. Look, I put him right up on here. I dropped the link. He will come on here and say nothing that makes sense. He won't come on here. This, look. I bet you won't come on here and show to understand. I guarantee that. Watch. 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 He won't do it. They never do. And if they stupid enough to hit the link, they never have nothing to make sense. Coming up right here saying. So, as you see right there, what it is. These two poor girls' lives taken away at the hands of one of these dumb, retarded ass Hebrew Israelites. And like I said, the government got us, because this 16 motherfuckers, 17 motherfuckers dead in the last 3 years. 7 goddamn motherfuckers. 17. Show me 17 white supremacy done. Look, once again, nothing else to say. Hit the link, nigga. Well, when you on the internet, and what else after that? So what you is there? If you're not an internet nigga, then what you is? What you is there? this talk. They just want to disrupt stuff. That's all. Yeah, nothing valuable to say. Nothing of value. Absolutely nothing. Look. And you won't hit the link. And you ain't tell me what kind of nigga you is then. If you ain't no internet nigga, what kind of nigga you is? Show me. Show us. I here talking about he I up in the live screen chat talking about he ain't no internet nigga. Nigga, what the fuck that got to do nothing with? Hit the link. If you don't, you got 30 seconds to hit that motherfucking link or you the fuck up out of here. And you can talk to yourself, nigga. You got 30 seconds. Right? If you ain't coming up out here, bye then, nigga. Bye. Look, nigga, is you grandma? What the fuck, nigga? What's wrong with your goddamn? See, look, and they uneducated. Look, they can't even spell. You a narcissist? Fuck you, fuck your leak. You can't even spell, nigga. How you gonna read the Bible and you can't spell? You can't read or spell. If you can't spell, you can't read. Look, can't spell, can't do nothing. You're worthless. That's why you join the Hebrew Israelites, because you're worthless. Oh, I think your 30 seconds is
I wasn't
up.
he was saying like if he just forgot to put a space.
He ain't forget nothing. He ain't forget nothing.
Not a narc, is it?
Yep. This kid ignorant.
So he's
ignorant.
Not a
Nope. I know what he is now. I know what he is. I tell you what he is. Hold on. I tell you what he is.
Oh boy. Yeah, I am again. I wish you would have hit the link. Would have been an interesting discussion. Hopefully. Hopefully it could have been cordial or disciplined. I think he's going to end this stream when he comes back because he's having trouble. I wish he would come back with the other. There you are. You're back again. Now I got to wait because it usually takes a few minutes before your audio gets back in. A few seconds.
Wait, he up in here? Nope.
Yeah.
He ain't come up. No, he's not up in here, is he?
No, he's not.
Oh, all right. So, of course, he gonna hit the link, pussy. Talking about he ain't no internet Israelite, but I know what you is. I know what you are. You the fuck up out of here. Bye. Make another account. Talk some more shit. Okay. So we got rid of him. Can't spell. Can't do nothing. This shit. This sorry son of a bitch. And want to be a tough guy. Talking about I ain't no internet nigga. But you up on here though. Unbelievable. 10 Hebrew executioners. Now you see this shit? You see this shit? They tell on themselves. They want to go, you don't know what you talking about. What's your name? My name is Kill everybody that ain't Israel. What's your screen name? Yo, kill your white mama. Yo, what's the screen name? Yo, kill anybody eat a ham sandwich. No, we ain't no killers. We don't kill nobody. Yo, what's your name? the beast remover. Oh man, these people are a joke. And you know what? Ain't none of these motherfuckers really like no hard motherfuckers. Most of these motherfuckers are people that have been picked on, lived a fucked up life. Mama was on crack or fucking like some bullshit happened to them or some shit. You know what I'm saying? The white man fired them from their job or shit like that. Most of these motherfuckers was actually good people at one time. A lot of these motherfuckers. But then you got some mentally ill people. Some people are mentally ill. ISUPK got a bunch of the dumb prison motherfuckers and gang members and shit. They members. They use that market and shit. Like they're more like the Nation of Islam. They get a bunch of fucking jailhouse murderers and shit like that to join them. And they'll know that they'll protect the group to their death. Because they was out there killing people in the world. So now they really found something to kill for. That God is gonna okay. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the God okay the killing that they doing now. You know what I'm saying? If they do it for the cult, God ordained that killing. God said that shit's okay. Like Christopher Day. What's the other nigga that killed his he shot his brother, shot his wife, and some other motherfuckers. And that nigga went to jail smiling. How about some praise Yahweh?
When was that?
This was like about 2 years ago. I forgot the dude's name. This happened in Arizona. I forgot that. I got the video on him and shit. I did a video on him. It's not Christopher. Yeah. It happened just before Christopher Day.
Yeah, that was Vocab Malone did a whole video on that. He lives in. I think it happened in that.
Yep. And he killed one of the he shot one of the cult leader, I think, too. He shot the cult leader, his wife and brother, he shot like 4 motherfuckers.
Yeah. That.
Another thing too, they pushed the getting them arms and stuff, having guns. Look at the man that shot the cop in the face. The man that shot the cop in the face. He fucking that motherfucker, his dumb fucking funky musty behind ass wife gonna talk about he the King David. He's a reincarnation of King David. Crazy ass bitch.
It's so funny, man. Somebody famous. Nobody just a regular old Israelite that was painting walls in Jerusalem or whatever. They're always like,
I ain't see a nigga in the walls in the catacombs yet. I ain't see a painting of an ancient nigga Israelite yet. I ain't seen one yet. The oldest image they got of Christ, I think it is what? I forgot how many years after supposedly his death or whatever. And he ain't black. Well, he don't look black to me. Oh, they whitewashed it. So these motherfuckers went and whitewashed all these motherfucking images.
Well, listen, it's just I watch because I've seen enough of I know there's a lot of white out there. What YouTube brings out are the other supremacy. Because there's as you know that niche, I say. And to me, everyone that believes supremacy stuff has to suspend disbelief somewhere or another. In other words, I heard this one lady. Have you seen these? I keep getting feedback. Sorry, that's why I'm pausing.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen these? This is a little bit off the. There's these. The sphere or whatever. Have you seen any of this?
Wait, you just broke up. You said something spear.
Yeah, have you seen basically have these women, and they even have men that do too, women that are dogging like the men, right? Basically saying black.
Oh, I was talking about that shit a little while ago. That's some new thing now and shit. That the black women coming out and saying how black men ain't shit or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I've been watching this one, right? And she actually was on Sunday 3 years ago. When I saw that, what she heard, I wanted to see him interview her instead. What's crazy is as much as
she
Brad, the black men, she is really black
supremacist.
When I was watching her, basically, I was listening. Now she doesn't believe that if there was God, there was up on earth. And the thing she said, he asked her, he believes in Yaku. I'm like, okay. So you got to suspend it for perpetuate a supremacy because you got to and not party.
All right, you break it up, so.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Shit, like every couple words and stuff go out. But like when I see that shit too, like I didn't see it, and I like listen like 3 minutes of that shit, and I turn that bullshit off. But a lot of these women, they ain't shit just like the motherfuckers they talking about. They just want a motherfucker with good credit now. They want to find a white man with some good motherfucking credit. But I'm just joking about that shit. But not really. But and that's what I've been seeing too, is like they talking about this stuff now, but it's not sincere. It's like it's kind of weird. Like I kind of got like what you were saying and stuff a little bit, but you were breaking up. But I don't believe the hype with these motherfuckers. They just retarded. They retarded people. But you said some shit. Didn't you say that like they talk about the men, but then she come around, she's like a black supremacist, like she believe in Yakub or something?
Yeah. And basically she, that I heard her say on Sunday. She said, "Now I'm not saying I don't hate white because it doesn't want to be platform." But she said,
yeah.
But I don't. She thinks that lice adapt more. And I'm like, okay. So you're big. White people are less. So that's kind of a hate.
Yeah, these people are nuts, man. And Sean Sonetta, she probably not even black anyway. That bitch probably Dominican or something. And that's why she talking that way, because she was raised that way. And that's what it be too. A lot of people don't peep that shit. But a lot of these motherfuckers out here be talking black, but they not black.
But my comparison is she's in like a cult now. She's in this women's cult, and you got to make everybody else less than you in your cult to make it yourself.
Yep.
And so
absolutely.
Now these black women elevate themselves against the men, which is really odd.
It's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
It's just fucking nuts, man. It's like a weird thing. And you got all these different little things. It's just people out here just saying shit for attention. If they can get somebody to listen to them, they're gonna say it. That you can make a quote saying, "I only eat jelly beans," and they get somebody to agree with them. The motherfuckers will push that shit. Only eat jelly beans.
Right.
Jelly beans, the only thing. Jelly beans to get rid of the disease and shit. So motherfuckers just be eating jelly beans, and they'll start selling jelly beans on their YouTube screen and shit. And motherfuckers be ordering fucking jelly beans by the goddamn caseload. It's fucking nuts. It just shows how stupid some motherfuckers is.
I mean, yeah. So this you might have seen the name Cynthia is her channel, right?
Yeah.
And it's so bizarre. For me, this is my. I think race is made up shit. I believe.
Yeah.
I don't. I think we're different variations. I think we all came out. So. But her. Black people are the only people. Even Asians are white. Like other than some dark-skinned Asians. She said anybody light. They're all white. They're not African. It's crazy. I get a little bit like we just cities, but she still has a race. But anything not a different race.
Chinese,
Like they're all.
I'm still trying to figure out how all these motherfucking sub-Saharan African motherfuckers get all over the goddamn world when they didn't know what the wheel was until the 1800s. That's what I'm trying to fucking figure fuck out.
Well,
they want to claim these African motherfuckers been all over the goddamn world. All over the motherfucking. Oh shit, I'm about to choke to death on some ice. Those Israelites. Good, yeah, how we gonna kill this nigga? That was stupid. I'm laying down on my back eating ice. All right. Tell you how we gonna kill that nigga. Yeah, man. Like they say they for attention, yo. And these motherfuckers, they brainwashed the motherfucker too.
Yeah,
I just
and some of the logic, like you don't see the flaws those things, you know, when you're saying it. You know.
Wait, say that again.
No, what I'm saying is listen to some of these people. I listen to them and thinking, man, you flaws in what you're saying. Like people don't see the flaws in their logic, their narrative.
Yeah, they're not looking for it either. Yep.
I'm like, even with the Hebrew Israelites or you know, European Israelites, whatever. Well, let's just take the Hebrew. Like the kingdom was gonna be bred upon. If that's the slavery. Like, you don't. Would a God all powerful have to have that? Like make people suffer. So this people be on top. Why wouldn't God just make it?
Why wouldn't God just make it more harmful?
Exactly. But once again, it's motherfuckers with poor education. Some of these motherfuckers got good education and just went to school, didn't really learn nothing. It kind of showed you what the university is just passing motherfuckers.
Oh, I definitely don't think. I think anybody smart, you can be a genius and still have, you know, and still get sucked up into like a cultic type of thing.
Type of thing. But it's some stuff I believe this isn't applied. Like you got a master's and shit. You got some type of how could I put it? I wouldn't say like fucking common sense, but especially with research or something like. But I guess you go to college. Like I don't got no masters and no shit like that or a bachelor, right? I've been to college, but fuck it, I got no degree. But you got to have some type of this, like education on how to research something, or I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe these motherfuckers just going just learn some shit, and just getting a diploma and don't really know shit. I don't know, but it's kind of weird to me how some of these people fall for this shit. But like you said, these people can be well off or got degrees and still be sucked into this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is you know, I don't go as far as. But my hunch is that I mean, different people. Like for me, I've always questioned, even when in the cult, curious for and didn't just shut myself off. So I think maybe my brain a certain way where other they may be ton of people that are believers way smarter than me, but they can get sucked to you know a belief that is off to me. Like, that's just not logical.
Yeah, look at who's that dude? Startermeyer or some shit like that. I think that was him. He got almost sucked into the Brother Polite shit. You got IUIC has some very wealthy people who joined up with them. It was giving them people a lot of money.
Athletes. Boys to Men guy.
Yep. Do for Boys to Men. Yep.
Even today, what's the guy's name? The singer. He had on his song "My Israelite" Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah, yep. Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, dumb monkey ass and shit came out the other day, said some shit about Hebrew Israelites. There's another motherfucker too. Nick Cannon, dumbass.
Yeah, and I mean those are inner. So I mean,
but people don't realize that what these motherfuckers are saying, that's just like motherfucking Ashton Kutcher coming out and talking some neo-Nazi shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, what the fuck? The whole world will turn upside down. You know what this motherfucker said? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they couldn't get away with that shit. But they like these black motherfuckers come out there and say this dumbass shit. It is being looked over.
Ashton Kutcher came out and said, "Well, I'm now a member of the what is the Wellsboro Baptist Church?" That would be like an equip. But I think a lot even though YouTube has made people more aware that these groups exist, I still majority of white people much about the Hebrew Israelite.
And it's crazy that some of these you still breaking up. It's just only catching a little bit of what you said.
Damn. Come on, I'll come back in.
All right, I'm about to close up anyway. I gotta do a few things, but it's black. What you call black YouTube, if there is such a thing, right? Are letting these Hebrew Israelites on their panel and just acting like they regular people. So I have to look at the host of these channels as being just like them. Are stupid enough to help spread it. Sonetter. People wouldn't even know about Hebrew Israelites the way they know about them right now if it wasn't for Sonetter. Sonetter played a major role in showing the rest of the world about Hebrew Israelites. I can honestly say Sonetter at least increased Hebrew Israelites by goddamn 45, 50%, 40 to 50%. The awareness of Hebrew Israelites. Not the awareness of their cult. The awareness of it's a black movement or black religion or whatever you want to call it. I can honestly say that shit. YouTube has done a major role, played a major role in it. But you know, Sonetter following with the YouTube thing. But the individual black Hebrew Israelites, they're on YouTube, and a lot of people found that shit, but it was only certain kind of like, I always say certain kind of people, but it was. But Sonetter people kind of fall into that too. So it opened up a different sector of people. Some people that were into all the blackity black shit, but they still didn't know about Hebrew Israelites. Because you could go down south and they could be kicking some African shit. You know what I'm saying? Or Nation of Islam shit. But they don't know nothing about the Hebrew Israelites. Because the Hebrew Israelites is basically a Northeast thing. And it wasn't to Sonetter brung that shit to the rest of the blackity blacks. But I don't know. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. I still feel bad for those two girls. You guys go find that GoFundMe page on that link that I put up. I believe it's on there and shit. If not, you can see another article that have the GoFundMe on there. Sad thing, more people are dead. I'm glad that son of a bitch, though, had the idea of killing himself, too. Maybe the niggas was, I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I'm going to wait for the toxicology report to come out. Hopefully, it gets shared with the public, and I'll do another video on it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Maybe something else happened. I'm wrong. But I'm pretty, I would say I would put I would put everything down on it. What that man learned, what that man thought from that Hebrew Israelite group was the cause of these children's death. So rest in peace, Muriel Gill. Rest in peace, Adriana Gill. So with that, y'all, I'm Killer B, the guy there. Nate, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, you always just creeping up in the background, creeping in the background, never saying nothing.
Yeah. I was waiting for an opportunity.
You got any last words before I get up out of here?
Nothing. Just stay out of the cold.
Niggas like, shit, what the fuck else I got to say? Keep your stupid asses the fuck about the coat. But yeah, y'all go check out Nake's channel too. We got some good content and shit. Mowing down the motherfucking coats.
Yeah, good stuff coming too.
Yup. Like a crazy person with a lawnmower and shit. So so with that, y'all on the fuck up out of here. There was something else I wanted to talk about real quick too. It was something stupid I seen on the fucking internet, but there's a lot of stupid shit going on on the internet. But I don't know. I'll talk about it again. I'll be back up out of here. Maybe tonight. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm up out of here. Killer B the Witchfinder General. Thanks, No Saint. Go ahead, No Saint.
No, Witchfinder. He's gonna be watching the playoffs tonight. Football. I know that.
Hell no, I ain't watching no goddamn football. Dog, I ain't watched a full football game since when the Chicago Bears and what was that? The Seattle Seahawks, maybe? Who was that? That old 80s with the Chicago with Refrigerator Perry.
Mike
Broncos, right?
No, it was New England Patriots Super Bowl.
Hell no, not no New England Patriots. That's some
no.
2000 shit. Nah, the Refrigerator Perry. This is the 80s.
Yeah, that was 85, 86, 87. Yeah.
That's the last time I saw a full football game.
Wait. Who's Dr. Swindle D. Hood?
Oh, that's the homeboy that's the Moore Buster. He the one that be fucking the Moors up. You gotta check him out, yo. He be straight dragging those motherfuckers, yo.
Wait, is that his name?
Yeah.
It's
Dr. Swindle, yo. I feel you, yo. Dr. Swindle, yo. He get away with that shit, though. Dr. Swindle.
Yeah, so you're just.
You gotta put Dr. Swindle Bay. What's up, man? I tried to come on your panel the other day, but it took me like forever to set up the shit. And by the time I got on there, it already ended.
Yeah, I've got a cold going and stuff.
I saw you put up the paperwork on America's a corporation thing.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's a funny name.
Yeah, so what I want to do is Dane Calloway.
Yeah, that son of a bitch. He about the most retarded booger eater motherfucker I ever seen in my life.
He's being sued for $7 million.
What? Let me guess.
By a Native American.
That shit ain't a real lawsuit, is it?
Yes.
I know it ain't a regular Native American. It must be a more Native American.
No, he used her picture in her book.
That nigga ain't got no $7 million.
It's gonna shut him up.
Yeah, that's true. It shut his ass up.
Yeah, and I've been calling him out, and a couple other people have been calling him out. And he's just been keeping quiet.
For a researcher, he said, "Why is there no pictures of Nat Turner?" I like, nigga, because there wasn't no goddamn. He wasn't using no fucking cameras then, motherfucker. Cameras didn't come out to like 30 years after that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but he's supposed to be some great researcher.
Yeah, I found.
He put up a slave poster, right? That had like some designs, like a border going around it. He said, "Well, I know Photoshop wasn't out back then." I'm like, motherfucker, you never heard of printmaking? The people carved shit on blocks and shit and put that shit on the printing press and printed that shit, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
He been fucking stupid. For somebody to be a great researcher and shit, he hasn't researched anything.
He's a cultural vulture.
Yeah. Yup. And that motherfucker probably ain't black or Native American and shit. That motherfucker, he probably from the goddamn Dominican Republic.
Yeah, or Jamaica.
Yup.
Okay, I'll let you out of here. I just wanted to bring up James Holloway.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on, man. Go on earlier or something next time and shit. I gotta catch one of your screens. I gotta hop up on this.
Is his YouTube channel? That's his name on YouTube, Dr. Swindle?
No, it's just Swindle Hoodwink.
Swindle Hoodwink.
Yeah.
And like Dr. Inky, you doctor on there.
Yup.
I just put it on here.
I'm gonna find your channel.
Yo, he be fucking the motherfuckers up, yo. It was just common sense.
Yeah, I was on Siberia Banks live feed the other day and asked him a question and he couldn't answer it.
Of course. Yep.
Just pushing his merchandise.
Yep. And what's funny, all you have to do is just look at the leader. Like the doctor, now I'm saying Dr. Drew Ali. Noble Drew Ali. All you gotta do is figure that shit out. Once you figure out who he was, all that shit come crumbling down. They got nothing else to stand on. There's nothing to stand on after that.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. But these
tell these
motherfuckers.
Thank you for having me on.
Yep, no problem, man. Anytime. Yep. You got the L Bay Buster and shit. he be going in on those motherfuckers, yo, with his common sense. He might look at this shit and you just be like, God damn, got him again.
Oh man, that's fun.
Yup. He be fucking them up, yo. But yeah, I'm up out of this motherfucker. You got any last words, no say?
No, man. I hope you catch nothing.
All right, right on.
All
So
right.
I'm Killer B, the goddamn Wishfinder General. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, and I'm fucking out of this motherfucker. Peace.